Things went a lot differently there in the second half.
Yeah.
What started working for you guys in the third to allow you to put you in position to be there in the fourth?
We know that this team is extremely well coached. A ton of young guys that just play their hearts out night in and night out. And we have to tip our hats to them. We just needed to hang in there. And that's the message at halftime. It's like we're getting some quality looks offensively. They're not falling. We have to play with a bit more force, get the ball moving side to side. Defensively, we've got to keep them out of the paint, just contest shots, finish possessions. And second half, we started to come around a bit. We saw, a few shots go in. We rebounded the ball a bit better. We took care of the ball. And then, Brandon, he made a heck of a play at the end of the game to win it for us.
To kind of walk me through both. I think the Brandon play and then the defensive stop there.
Yeah. I mean, just two huge plays. And we're grateful. We're grateful that, he came in with that mentality to start preseason, and it's a ton of carryover. But last play was, we just created a mismatch. CJ set a screen, they switched it, and we gave him space, and he went to work. And then the defensive play was big time, just getting the block at the end of the game. Sealed the deal for us. So sometimes it's tough to win these games. Come in this building and play against a scrappy team, but super proud of our guys.
The defensive play at the end on the replay looked like Herb, maybe got a piece, and then Zion came over and finished it. What was just your vantage point on that sequence there at the end of the game?
My vantage point was it looked like a great block by two guys. Looked like Herb, like you said, got a little bit of piece of it, and Zion finished it off.
Jordan, 22, I think, in the second half. What did you like about what he did tonight?
He stayed aggressive. He continued to move, continued to trust. His teammates trust him. And, he's worked for these moments. He hit some big shots for us, some timely shots when we kind of didn't have it going. And once he gets a shot going down, he can reel off 4 or 5 in a row.
How much does it kind of speak to his progression, seeing how much y'all struggled to score in the first half and having him step up the way he did, scoring 22 in the second half?
It was great. You're right. We were really sluggish to start the game, and, that gives another team confidence. This is a gutsy win, and Hawk was a big part of it, hitting big basket after big basket. His ability to move without the ball, to be able to catch and shoot quickly or drive, swing it to a teammate, re-space, all the things we work on. It's really good to see him implementing, and then we just have to continue to trust in some of our young guys, Eves and Hawk.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot about, clutch games, wanting to be better in those situations, and obviously the hope was that DeJounte would play a role in these games, but he's obviously not here. How big is it just to have this first test and come away with a win?
Want to know in the clutch. That's great for us, but, it's something that we've paid attention to, and we're going to continue to work at. And that's for all of our guys. DeJounte is definitely going to help us when he's back, but for all the guys to understand in clutch situations, no turnovers, get quality looks. We got to finish possessions defensively, rebounding the ball, and we did that tonight.
About 3 minutes left. You go with the lineup with no traditional center. Why'd you want to go to that one? What'd you see those last few minutes there with that lineup on the floor?
I just thought we could switch screens and keep guys in front of us, force them to take contested shots, and that's the lineup that has to win the game for us. Hawks, he's got it going. CJ is playing well. Brandon, Z was coming along. We got one of our the best defenders on the floor in Herb Jones. So look, this is it. This is the group, and we're all proud of the gutsiness and the effort down the stretch.
And it looked like it took a little time for Z to get his legs under him, and this one coming off of the illness still ends up with 16, 11, 7 assists, 4 blocks. Just what you think about his all-around game, and even though the scoring wasn't there the way we used to seeing it.
He's a force. He's so competitive. Once he gets going, you can see it. You can see it in his eyes right away. A little bit of rust, and that's to be expected with Z not playing. The first game being sick. So he'll get better and better as we progress.
See a guy where as you said, he really, the competitiveness really shines through in moments. Do you see like a switch flip or anything? How does that become engaged? What have you seen there?
He's just one of the most competitive people I've been around. When the lights turn on, he's ready to play. And rarely does he come to a game and he doesn't get after it. It may not always go his way, but he competes at a high level.
Appreciate you.